guys, what's up? I like to keep a running list of video ideas on the notes on my phone so that anytime you guys send in video requests, or if I just think of a random video that I would like to film, I'll go ahead and write it on that so that when I am planning out my next videos to film, I kind of have a list to go off of different videos that I've been wanting to film. And last year I wrote the sweater weather tag on it, and I didn't end up filming it, and then I was like, well, I can't film it in summer. So I have literally been waiting for fall so that I can film it because it keeps getting pushed down by new ideas. But every time I'm scrolling through that list, I see sweater weather, sweater weather, sweater weather. So it's one of those things that has just been on my to-do list for like a year, and you guys know how I am with my to-do list, and it's really hard to have something like that that I have wanted to check off for like seasons that I haven't yet. So today, even though it's not technically sweater weather in LA, it is fall, so I am filming this gosh darn sweater weather tag, and there ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Since it's 2015, I decided to add in 2 extra questions to the tag that I have put randomly throughout the question. So if you filmed this maybe last year and you know the questions that I added, go ahead and comment down below, because that would mean you're like really smart, or you just took the time to look it up. I don't know, I think it's cool. And if you film it this year, because it is a tag, which means I tag every single one of you to film this video and upload it to YouTube and tweet it to me, then yeah, answer the 2 extra questions, because I think they're fun questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have the list of questions in front of me with my included questions. So there are 17 of them. Number 1, what is your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent is Leaves by Bath & Body Works. I've been obsessed with it. It literally smells like fall. Like, if you can put a scent to fall, it smells like the Leaves candle and vice versa. So I'm obsessed with that. But I also just got one of these, and I went back and got another one because I got it for like my front little entryway. It's one of the Glad like plugins that you put in the wall, and then it makes everything smell really good. So I got one for my entryway, but now I wanted one for my bedroom. So I actually went and bought another one, and this is in the apple cinnamon scent, and it even has like a scratch and sniff on the front, and it smells so good. I still burn my candles, and I love my candles, but I like that even when I'm not burning the candles, I still feel like anytime I walk in, it's gonna smell really nice, because if I've been burning the candle and I walk out and walk back in, yeah, it smells nice, but if I've been gone, then hopefully I haven't left a candle burning. So I feel like this just is an inviting scent and aroma for me to walk into. So yeah, I like the apple cinnamon plug-in and the Leaves Bath & Body Works candle. Number 2, coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? Like I even need to answer this one for you guys. You know, the answer is coffee. I guess any of them could be in this mug. This could be coffee, tea, or hot chocolate, but my answer is definitely coffee. I'm absolutely addicted to coffee. Like they say, yeah, you can totally like be addicted to coffee. Like I feel like if someone tried to take coffee away from me, I would have withdrawals. Like I don't know what those withdrawals would be, but I would have them. I cannot not do coffee. Next, what is the best fall memory that you have? I would have to say when I was in middle and high school, and we would go with like a big group of friends to the haunted corn mazes or the haunted hay rides and haunted houses and stuff. That, when I look back on like my middle school and early high school years, fall is definitely, you guys know well, okay, I always try to justify that fall is my favorite season, because I'm always like, I know I say like spring is my favorite, summer's my favorite, but at the end of the day, I've thought about this a lot, because obviously it's an important question that I need to know my answer to for like, I don't know, society. I think fall definitely is, and when I think back to great things that have kind of happened and helped kind of, I guess, shape my life, I feel like fall is always a transitioning point for me. Every single year, something happens in fall, be it good or bad, that shapes the outcome of my life. And I just really enjoy fall. But when I look back on like my middle and high school years, I swear like the first thing I always think of is going to the haunted corn mazes with my friends. It was right when I feel like my friends and I were all kind of starting to like get our first boyfriends, and they would ask us to go, and then we'd like hold hands and then like, you know, hug them when we got scared and stuff, and that was a big deal. So yeah, I just have really, really fond memories of that and just fall in general. The next question is, what is your favorite book you are reading this fall? And mine is I Was Here by Gail Forman, who is the same person that wrote If I Stay, which I absolutely loved that book, and I talked to you guys about it before it was made into a movie. And this book is really great. It definitely has more of a deep storyline than some of the other like kind of beachy fun reads that I typically talk about, but I really have just been enjoying it, and I'm going to tell you kind of a tiny bit about it, but I don't want to give any of it away because I know that when I'm like getting into a new book, I don't like it if someone basically told me like everything that happens in the book. So basically at the very beginning of the book, I'm not spoiling anything, at the very beginning of the book you find out a girl's best friend has committed suicide, but she wasn't showing any warning signs at all towards like her friends and family and stuff. And it's one of those books that I'm not done with it yet. I'm on chapter 26 of 43, so I'm only halfway through, but it's one of those books that puts into perspective how something can be happening in someone's life and you don't think, you know, maybe they're having a bad day and you're like, why are you having a bad day? And they might tell you something and you're like, oh, but that's not like that big of a deal. Yeah, it sucks, but like whatever. But if you add up everything that they feel is going wrong in their life, you can see how it would be a very heavy weight on their chest, and how, you know, this girl thought that it was her only way out, really, which is incredibly sad, but it's just kind of, it makes you think about everything, and it reminds me of that saying that's, be kind to everyone you meet, for everyone is fighting their own battle. And it just kind of reminds you that you might think that you like laughing at a joke some kid says to like the nerdy kid in class or something. You might think that laughing like is fine because you don't really mean it, but you don't know what else they're going through, or something like as silly as that. It's just one of those things that this book really puts everything in perspective, and I think that it's a great read, and I think everyone should read it and just kind of take away the message of be kind to everyone because you don't know what battles they're fighting. So if you guys want to download this book for free on Audible, you guys know, audible.com/Blair, you get your first book for free. I like to listen to mine on Audible while I'm getting ready in the morning because it's an hour that I'm like doing my hair and makeup and stuff that I can't sit there actually like reading a book, but I can be listening to it. And when I'm driving and cooking and all that stuff, I love to have Audible books playing. And this is definitely one of my favorite ones that I've read in a really long time. So audible.com/Blair, you can get your first book for free. The next question is, which makeup trend do you prefer, dark lips or winged eyeliner? I really like them both. I would have to say I probably wear dark lips more, but that's just because I have an eye shape that doesn't love winged eyeliner all the time. So I would have to probably say dark lips. And what I'm wearing right now is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Color, and this one is in number 14, Wear On Wild Berries. The next question is best fragrance for fall. The fragrance that I've been loving is the Pure DKNY. This is actually probably I want to say, I know it's my second bottle since I've lived in this condo, but I started wearing this when I had first moved to LA, so I'm pretty sure that this might be my third bottle, but I know that it's like I finished the one before this. Like I could not get another single spray out of it, and I'm just really obsessed with this. And I wear this pretty much year round, but in fall I feel like it just gives a very clean, fresh scent, and it's just my favorite right now. Next question is favorite Thanksgiving food. I would have to say mine is probably sweet potato casserole, and call me crazy, but I really like Pillsbury crescent rolls with the like canned Ocean Spray cranberry jelly. Like, it's two things that I could have any day of the year, but for some reason I only eat it on Thanksgiving and I really enjoy it. So the next one is, what is the autumn weather like where you live? And I kind of go back and forth between Tennessee, which is where I'm from and where my parents and little sister still live, and LA, which is where I have my condo and my older sister and now her fiance, so like kind of a brother here, I guess. The weather in LA obviously stays pretty warm year round. We don't really have like the changing of the leaves and all that stuff, but in Tennessee, my parents are in the mountains and it is so gorgeous. I love it. Their home day of all 4 seasons. They have a really hot summer and then they have a winter where it snows. So you really get that balance. And I personally, as much as I enjoy LA weather and I love it always being warm, I do kind of miss having the different seasons. Most worn sweater. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that this is my most worn sweater. This is Marc by Marc Jacobs. It is from, I want to say 2010 collection, maybe 2011, but it's definitely older. And I wear it all the time. I have friends that borrow it and wear it all the time. Like, it's just one of those things. I love the colors are very just like fall, but it has a little bit of sparkle because you know I gotta get my bling in there. Next question is must-have nail polish for the fall. I think anything muted, dark, not super bright, obviously. I mean, right now I have lavender on my nails. I don't think that's really like the perfect example, but I think like a really dark cranberry or kind of like Merlot color. Merlot's probably my favorite color in the world right now out of anything. Or, you know, a super dark, almost looks black, purple, blue, green. You could even do black if you wanted. Surprisingly, browns I do really like. So there are a lot, but if I had to only pick one, it would definitely be Merlot. Next question is football games or jumping in leaf piles. I have something to tell you guys. If you make a big leaf pile, I don't care how big you make it, if you go to jump in, you are going to fall straight through. And so I don't recommend it. Maybe if you're like a tiny little kid and your body weight isn't that heavy, maybe you can like do it, or if you put the pile of leaves on like a trampoline or something like that. But I'm just saying that I have actually spent a lot of time raking up all the leaves in my yard in Tennessee, building them into a big pile, and then you go to jump on them and you could break your butt bone. Like, seriously, it hurts. So I would have to say football games, because jumping in leaves is cute for like photos or throwing leaves up in the air, but actually jumping in leaves piles is dangerous and it hurts. Next question, skinny jeans or leggings. I wear skinny jeans more, but I prefer the feeling of leggings, obviously, because it's like what I lounge around in. But if I'm going out, I'm gonna wear skinny jeans. Next question, what is something that nobody knows about you? I can burp the alphabet. Yep. W is a little bit tricky for me. That's really the only letter that I haven't like mastered. But yeah, I can burp on command, burp the alphabet. I don't do it often, but when I do, like, people don't expect it from me, because a lot of my friends are like, wow, you're kind of like a more prissy, girly girl that like plays with makeup all day. But I can definitely throw down in a burping competition. Maybe I'll do it on Snapchat if you guys want to see it. I don't know. I feel like that's weird. Like, do you want to watch me burp the alphabet? I don't know, but it is something that I've never told you guys before, which is hard to think of something because I've been doing these videos for so long. I feel like you guys know everything. But yeah, if you do want to see it, my Snapchat is Miss Blair Fowler, and maybe just snap me and let me know if you want to see me burp the alphabet. That's so weird, but like, I mean, I will. Next question, combat boots or Uggs? I know that I feel like the right answer to this is combat boots, but I am a rebel and I'm just gonna say Uggs. They're really comfortable. They feel like giant slippers. I don't mind that they're not super attractive. I live in them when I'm in Tennessee. I don't wear them really in LA because it doesn't even get that cold, so I'll do combat boots in LA. But when I'm in Tennessee, I pretty much am wearing Uggs every single day. Next question, is pumpkin spice worth the hype? I don't really like pumpkin spice flavored things. I just kind of like the scent of it, but like I can't even get down a pumpkin spice latte. I went to Starbucks once and everyone was raving about it, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be a basic bitch today and get a pumpkin spice latte, and I have a flannel tied around my waist, so what you gonna do about it? And then I got it and I didn't like it. I couldn't even drink it. So I don't think it's worth the hype. Favorite fall TV show? This is a little bit premature to say because I've only seen one episode, but holy moly, Quantico is so good. I think it is going to be such a good show and I am so excited about it. There's so many good new shows that have kind of like come out this season, but also Vampire Diaries obviously will always have my heart. And I'm interested to see like what this season has. When does Pretty Little Liars come back on? I have no idea, but I feel like I would enjoy watching Pretty Little Liars in the fall. But yeah, I think this year it's probably gonna be Quantico if the first episode. Typically, I like first episodes of shows, but it's not until I've kind of established the characters and really enjoyed it. Oh, Grey's Anatomy, duh! It's not until kind of later on in the season that I really decide if I love a show or not, but this first episode like grabbed me, and now I wanna be an FBI agent. The last question is what song really gets you in the fall spirit, and that would be Thunderclatter by Wild Cub. I have tweeted about this. I feel like I've probably talked to you guys about it in a video before. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire world, and it has kind of a line in it that is about we found love in the middle of the fall. I don't know why, but I totally want to fall in love in fall. It's like this song, and I know you can't like predict those things, but if I could, I would pick fall because I feel like pumpkin patch picking and haunted corn mazes, like there's so many fun activities to do in fall. It's not super hot outside, so you're not gonna be like all sweaty and smelly. I just feel like fall is a really great season to fall in love. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to film the sweater weather tag, don't forget to add in the 2 extra questions and tweet me the link when you upload it because I would love to see it. If you don't feel like filming it, then just leave your answers in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!